Sometimes it's scary though. There's been one mountain that has always just been out of reach for me. So we ran out of water 12 hours ago.
Hi, we're Brian and Krysta. Follow along as we turn our cargo van into a mobile home on wheels. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Welcome to our home. We are so excited. After a month of a bunch of small trips to test everything out, we're finally living and traveling in the van full time, and we're so excited to bring you along with us. As you may have guessed by our previous videos of the Great Divide Trail and the name of our channel, we love being in the mountains. It's our favorite thing to do, and one of the factors as to why we decided we wanted to move into a van so we could spend more time in the mountains. So once the van was pretty much done, we were itching to get out on a longer hike. We hadn't done one longer than a few days since the Great Divide Trail that we finished in September 2020. So we set out to do a horseshoe route in Strathcona Provincial Park, which is really close to where we were building the van on Vancouver Island. We finally got to the 8-day route we wanted to do, and it was probably the hottest day of summer. We made it to the trailhead, finished packing up the house. Brian's putting on his hiking shoes, and we're gonna start the route. We're starting around 4 p.m. this evening because we wanted to hike when it was a little bit cooler out. So we're gonna try to hike 3 or 4 hours tonight, so we might be hiking when it gets pretty dark. There was smoke from the wildfires that had blown over to the area, so it was hot. We were drenched in sweat. I'm worried about his water sources though. But we found the trailhead.
Where is that little thing? There it is.
Should I point it out?
That's the start.
I wouldn't exactly call it a trail. And it was a bushwhacking route straight up a ridge. In 2 days, we only managed to cover 3 kilometers of our approximately 80-kilometer trail. And we can usually do 3K in like less than an hour. Hello. We just had a great sleep on the side of the ridge in our tent. Yesterday we hiked till 10 p.m. and then it just got too difficult to route find, trying to find the flagging tape. So we set up a little spot and had a great sleep last night. There's no water here, so we're gonna have to continue on to the next spot where we think the water source will be. Krysta just spotted this water out of the corner of her eye. So we ran out of water 12 hours ago. We're thirsty, and this water does not look very good, but I don't care. At one point, Chris and I looked over at each other and we said, this isn't really fun. No. And we also don't think it's safe for us to continue at this speed because we're going to run out of supplies and not be far enough along the trail to be able to exit ourselves safely. Well, yeah, when we thought about, we could keep going and just finish the route, and I said, yeah, we'll finish in 4 weeks. Like, we don't have that much time. So we decided to turn around and make our way back. The rain that was forecasted is starting now, so we're just starting to put on some rain layers. And it poured rain on our way back. So once we got back, we said, okay, we've got a few days left. What do we want to do? We looked at the route, and there's been one mountain that has always just been out of reach for me, and that's called the Golden Hinde, which on Vancouver Island is the tallest mountain in the area. I've tried 2 other times to reach the top of the Golden Hinde and had to turn around both of those other times, mostly because of weather. We allocated 5 days to do this hike. On day 1, we hiked up a bunch of beautiful switchbacks and up onto Phillips Ridge. We're super excited, feeling good. We really want to get there, but like any other mountaineering trip, it's a success if we get home safe, and if we summit, that's a bonus. We're just about to enter my favorite place in the world, the Alpine. It's amazing up here. If you never get to experience somewhere like this in person, I hope that you get some of the beauty from these videos. It was pretty foggy, so we didn't have any views.
It is coming up on 7 p.m. We had a big day. That was 9 hours of hiking. So Krysta is gonna make us dinner, and I'm gonna set up the tent and the sleeping bags, and I think we're gonna have a lovely night up on the ridge.
We woke up the next morning with a beautiful view of the Golden Hinde.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act. It's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me. Now I know why it never worked out before. High low, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time. We both know how to be gentle, never cross the line.
Lots of emotions. I feel really proud of us for getting here because I have never been this far.
I must admit I'm a little bit nervous because this will be pretty technical mountaineering tomorrow. I know we'll just turn around if it gets too difficult, but I will be going to bed a tiny bit nervous tonight, but mostly excited.
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. Krysta and I are getting up. We're gonna have a quick coffee and breakfast, and then we're expecting an almost 10-hour day to get to the mountain and back to camp here. It's so stunning. We have 700 vertical meters to go. This is feeling really good.
Now we're going to the mountaineering section, so we need to wear our mountaineering helmets because there's lots of loose rock, so if anything falls, we don't want it to hit our heads.
And it stops the mosquitoes from getting your brains.
Like a perfect day to climb because it's not super sunny. There's no trees up here, so there's no shade.
Alright, we're at 1950 meters, and we just got over, I think, the last of the loose scrambly, and I'm feeling a little rattled by that. A few times you put your body weight into the slope, it starts sliding, it doesn't feel super good.
But we've transitioned now to the scrambling section where it's more solid rock, and I'm scrambling up that, and I like that. Sometimes it's scary though.
Yay! You did it!
We're at the summit. Woo! It took 3 attempts for me to get up here. And I'm so glad I did. I really had to fight my fears on this one. But boy, was it worth it up here.
Then we started to make our way down to camp and slept on the ridge again on that night, which was wonderful.
Yeah. Day 4 was a nice slow wake up. Had coffee and read
For hours.
for hours, which was really relaxing.
Yeah.
And then we made our way back up to the exact same camp on Phillips Ridge where we spent the night.
And this time we could see everything. It was really clear, so that was neat.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
What's gonna be in this bag of goodies? Banana chips?
Mountain Laurel hi-fi.
Apple chips?
Miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves.
And from there, we just, again, had a bit of a slow morning and then made our way slowly off the ridge, back down the beautiful switchbacks. We love the switchbacks after trying to bushwhack that same sort of steepness. And got back to the van.
Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon.
Way out, we get to see the stunning landscape.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
We came back to Campbell River to finish up a couple things like the rear doors. Maybe we should get an affiliate link.
Demand respect and authority.
And we have something super exciting to share about what we're doing next. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're headed to the Yukon.
Yeah. We're so excited. We're going to the Yukon probably for a couple months. And we're going to go hiking with our 2 friends. So you've seen a little cameo of them in a previous video, but we'll introduce you to them because they'll be with us for a couple weeks. And we will be traveling full time and sharing the journey with you.
So thanks for watching, and we're excited to share what's coming up next with you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. And thank you all for all your kind words. reaching out to us when Brian shared about his mental health on Instagram. And I just want to let you know, if you're struggling with any mental health issues, you're not alone. Mental health is super important. We all have mental health that we need to think about, and you can always reach out to us if you want to talk. Bye.
See ya.